Hi, welcome to Diligent Visual. I'm Rich Coons, and today I'd like to talk about the purpose behind my YouTube channel. To start things off, we're going to talk about who am I, and who are you that might be interested in watching my videos. I am a father of 3 children that you'll see featured in a lot of my videos just because that's what dads do. My intention is not to exploit my children, but they're pretty funny, so I'm going to have them involved in some of my videos. A lot of it is because it's just fun, makes it a little bit more entertaining, I think, than just looking at me and listening to me all the time. I'm also a husband. I'm also, unfortunately, now a middle-aged man, but I'll add a little bit more of that perspective, which is mostly just depressing, but I'll do what I can to make it entertaining and fun. I'm also a working artist. I own a freelance illustration and design company called Diligent Visual. Being a small business owner, you're kind of like your own little corporation because people are going to come to you and they're going to pay you for your services, just like if someone needed to put electrical in their home or plumbing. It's not something they might want to tackle on their own, so they'll hire someone who is an expert at that, and they'll pay them to get things done, to fulfill those needs. So that's what I do from a visual perspective. It's me giving you this visual piece, and it is a transaction. It is a service that I'm providing in some ways. I have been an artist since I've probably been about 8 years old, so we're looking at 30 plus years of experience. I am a high school art teacher. I've pretty much taught most of the two-dimensional classes, all of the digital classes. That's sort of like my niche, my little specialty. A big focus of this channel is talking about how we can utilize digital tools and traditional tools to create artwork. I also coached baseball for a long time. Some of what comes from coaching a sport or training for a sport is valid when we're talking about training as an artist. And I will try to make connections between those two things pretty often because I think that there's a pretty strong correlation between training for athletics and also training as an artist. We'll talk a lot about education on the channel because that's pretty much where my expertise is for the most part. So I could provide value through giving you advice about education, about training, about creating art. We'll talk about technique. We'll interview other artists. There will be demonstrations, there will be tutorials, sometimes product reviews. Really just trying to cover the whole gamut of like what are the little details that you want to learn, the one secret that you haven't really had access to. Those are some of the things that I'm going to try to bring in my videos. I'd also like to talk about what is the channel about. As artists, more than any other profession, more than any other type of person, creative people are the wheels are always turning, and everything we do really is going to add to who we are as an artist, because who we are as an artist has a lot to do with who we are as people. So just living life and going through things, I'm going to try to build a lot of connections between, experiences that I've had and how it's made me grow as an artist. So the channel is about being an artist. It's about the business of art. It's about creating art. It's about the artistic process. It's about various art techniques. We'll spend time looking at the artist's journey. We'll talk about artistic success and artistic failure. We'll do interviews. We'll do collaborations. We'll talk about education and art training, traditional art, digital art, combining traditional and digital art. I'd also like to talk about when are the videos going to be coming out. One of the goals of the channel is to be consistent and have weekly videos at the very least. Also talking about when, I'd like everything in the videos to be about the things that I'm dealing with right now in terms of art. So if I have a commission that I'm working on, I'd like to include that in a video. If I have something that I'm struggling with, I'd like to have that in the video. Where are the videos going to take place? For the most part, the videos are going to happen here in my studio, which is located in my home, in the basement. This is really the only 100 square feet of the world that I have complete control over. So I've been stuck in the corner of my basement now for years, but I'm pretty thankful to have any space. But I love visiting other artist studios, and I've already contacted some of my artist friends, and they've given me the okay to come to their studios and visit. So just interacting with the artists in their space, I think, is a really fun thing to do. To answer the question, why? Why am I doing this? My wife has asked me several times, what are you doing and why are you doing it? As an art teacher, I come in contact with about 100 different art students every year between the ages of, say, 14 and 18. And of those 100 people, I think probably only about 10% of them really want to be an artist. Maybe 10% is even figuring for a lot. In reality, I'm only able to reach about 10 people per year on average. YouTube is a platform for me to be able to reach many, many more people, possibly hundreds of times that many people. And if you are watching the video or you're searching for videos like this, chances are you're probably interested, right? You want to learn something. There's something here that you need, that you've been looking for. And YouTube, the internet, was not something that really existed when I was coming up, when I was trying to figure out who I wanted to be. I didn't know any artists. I did not have access to any artists. So what I want to do is bring you that access. I want to talk to you about being an artist. I want to talk to you about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I want to bring to you interviews with other artists that you can maybe connect to and learn something from, and hopefully apply that to your own journeys. Being an artist is about a journey, right? And if you're hitchhiking on the road to being an artist and there are no cars that are stopping, offering you any kind of help, offering you any kind of assistance, any kind of advice, it's a pretty lonely road. So what I want to do is join you on that journey. I want to give you what I have, what knowledge I've gained over the years. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've fallen down a bunch of times. Some of you know you're supposed to be an artist. At some point, something happened and you decided and you realized, you came to this realization that you are going to be an artist. And I want to help you. I can make a video on YouTube about anything that I want. I have unlimited time. I can sit down and you could be looking over my shoulder at all these so it's like I'm inviting you into my studio, into my life, into my journey as an artist, and I'm going to share those things with you. That is the reason that I have a YouTube channel. It's because I feel like I want to share this journey with you, for better or worse, and I think that this is the perfect platform to be able to do that and be able to reach the maximum amount of people. So it's my hope that my channel, Diligent Visual, will provide you with some value, method for growing, some methods for training, some advice simply about stuff that I like, right? Like, oh, you should check out these pencils, or have you ever used these markers before? Or, you know, this is something that I didn't know for years, and then one day the light bulb went on. You know, when I was young, when I was coming up, all of the information that I had to find in a book. And there simply wasn't, or isn't, a lot of books that are full of the information, like those little things, those little, you know, those little tiny pieces of knowledge, those little treasures that you pick up along the way that exponentially make you grow or move in the direction that you want to move. I will talk to you about some of the books that I have read. I've read a ton of books about art and art process, art technique. I'd like to share those with you. Subscribe to the channel and join me on this journey of becoming an artist or creating art. You don't even have to be a professional artist to want to experience art. You could just be someone who wants to do it as a hobby. It's just something that you just want to try. You're trying something new. I don't want to always make it like it's super serious, but I do want to provide good quality content for those of you that do want to take your work to the next level. You're just looking for a little bit of help, a little bit of advice, and you don't have access to an artist. I didn't have access to professional artists. Now I have that. Now I'm able to offer that to you. That's what I'm looking to do with the channel. Again, please subscribe. That would be awesome, be really appreciated. I believe having an artistic community is super important and super valuable, and that is essentially what I'm trying to create here. Is I'm trying to grow my tribe. I'm trying to grow my community. I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Like, there's like a little button that they put on the laptop or something, and then they say click it, and then you can never even miss a video.
That's if you subscribe.